All of this, the Trump phenomenon, is a reaction against that. And I tell people who are upset, a lot of Republicans in Washington, as you know, are horrified by Trump. They hate him more than they hate Obama. He's a direct threat to their power. And I always say to them, there's a reason he's here, and that's because you have been a bad steward of this party. The president has been a bad steward of the federal government. A lot of the business community have been bad stewards of the economy. The people running things haven't done a very good job, so it shouldn't surprise you that someone like Donald Trump arrives on the scene and gets really popular by telling the truth about your failures. Like, why is that shocking?
Tucker Carlson's our guest, Fox News, foxnews.com, dailycaller.com. That's got to be the quote of the last week or so, the most crystallized, boiled down truth, that last 20 seconds. That's it. They don't dislike him because he's a bigot or he's hateful. They hate him because he'll win. He's not part of their power structure. They've been caught working with the Democrats, and he represents the Tea Party, the libertarians, taking over the grand old party and kicking these weasels out of Toad Hall who have invaded and taken over. And he is a bellwether of that, and they're panicking.
What's so funny is they're in a lather this morning about the idea that he might run third party. Here's a newsflash. He already is running third party. He's already broken with Republican orthodoxy on economics. He's attacked the hedge fund people. He's broken with them on foreign policy. He's pointed out the Iraq war was a disaster. That's not allowed, but he did it anyway. He's being attacked by the head of the RNC. He's hated by donors. He's hated by lobbyists. He's hated by the entire Washington establishment and the other candidates. Or some of them say they won't vote for him.
He's
actually not. He's not running as a Republican. Here's a newsflash, and maybe that's why he's succeeding. Because and again, I've always kind of voted Republican because I don't see a choice. But the truth is, the Republican coalition for 40 years has been a combination of libertarian economic policy and neoconservative foreign policy, and neither one has worked for a lot of people in the middle of the country. That's just the truth. Okay, and
it's not delivering. And if we don't watch out, we're going to get a Bernie Sanders or a Hillary. We can't stand it. And so the Republicans, I think, ought to back off, reassess what's happening, really try to talk to Trump, bring him in, then he would listen to them. But now that I know some of the inside baseball, 3 or 4 months ago, I wasn't sure about Trump. A month ago, I wasn't. But now that, like you said, going after the hedge fund boys, that's the top of the pyramid. That's the too big to fails. He is really showing the fact that he's going after the establishment and now threatening them